Hi everyone, so I think this is going to just be a very chill video. I got my Divinity palette from Strobe Cosmetics yesterday and I really just want to play with it. I don't want to call this a first impression, I don't want to call this a review, I just want to sit down, get to know this palette. I also want to play a little bit more with my P. Louise base that I just put up a review on this morning actually. And yeah, so I kind of want to do the using every shade in the palette challenge again, so maybe we should just try to do that and see how that goes. But before we dip into the shadows, I'm going to prime my eyes. And so I woke up this morning and I was feeling really good, and then apparently today is the day that I get my period, and like I never pay attention to that stuff. Like I kind of know like when my period is coming up, but I never know like exactly the day that I'm going to get my period because it's like never that accurate. So a couple hours ago I like went to the bathroom and I was like, oh shit, really? So I get my period today, and then I swear to God, like 2 hours after I realized that I get my period, every single time, like no joke, like it feels like I got hit by a truck and I get the worst cramps in the world. And this only happens today that I get my period. Let me know if someone else out there is like that, but I don't really have any cramps like leading up to my period or anything like that. Like I feel like I get no warning signals for when my period actually comes, and then when it does come, I'm like so thrown back by it that I'm just like, ah. So all I want to do today is just like lay in bed, but I have things that I really want to do, and at least filming a video is like kind of relaxing and gets my mind off of it, but it's just like so annoying. So if you haven't already seen my wear test on the P. Louise base, I will link that up in the cards for you. It was pretty interesting. I put it up against my MAC paint pot and they both seem to perform almost the exact same. The only difference was that the shadows on my P. Louise base would show up a little bit brighter. And so I want to keep using this because the shadows always blended out really nicely on top. I just need to get past the whole creasing situation that happened. And maybe I'm just like not tapping this on correctly or what, but I mean, how hard can it be, right? Okay, so I've had quite a bit of a think on how to do this using all the shapes in this palette. So basically when I try to figure out how to use all these colors put together on my eyes, I try to think of it in terms of like color theory. So I want to make sure that the colors that I put next to each other are going to blend into each other and not make a different color. So what I think I want to start by doing is putting first the yellow, then the green, then the blue, and then the purple like as a gradient in my crease. And then I will probably cut my crease afterwards. And I'm going to put this on the lid, probably this on the lower lash line, probably use this blend out the lower lash line, and then put this in the inner corner. So let's try to do that. Already you can see how much this freaking base has creased on me, like it's just insane. So I don't really know how I'm going to do this. So I guess I'll tap this out again and then just not open my eyes until I'm done with my eyeshadows. I don't know, but we're gonna try. So I'm first taking the yellow shade with my Morphe M321 brush, and I'm just going to tap this on. And this is a beautiful mustard shade. Oh, I love this. This is so pretty. And so this is going in my inner corner and then up a little bit, but I gotta make sure I have room for 4 shades here, so I'm not pulling it very far in. Next I'm dipping into the green, and I'm gonna do the same thing. And I'm not worrying so much about blending these together yet. I'm just placing them where I want them to be. So this is actually my first time trying Strobe Cosmetics, but I've heard so many good things about their Creepy Cute palette that I really wanted to get this. And I also got the Creepy Cute because they were having like a bundle sale, so really excited to play with that one because I've wanted that one for so long. So I'm just going to go back and forth and put down these shadows and kind of go in and blend a little bit, and I'm just going to play some music while I put down my crease so that this doesn't take forever because it's going to be a little bit of blending. So I'm just going to have you guys watch for a little bit. So I think my transition is looking pretty good right now. So I think what I'm going to do is, I might not even have to cut my crease. Let me just swatch this. Oh wow, that is so beautiful. Look at this. Oh, that's so pretty. This is like so soft. Oh, I can't wait to put that on my lid. So I think I just won't go in and cut my crease, maybe? I don't think I'm gonna need to. I did, however, spray my brush because that's what I prefer doing. And this is my first time putting a shimmer directly on top of the P. Louise base, so this is interesting. The shadow is beautiful. Pull this shade just down a little bit on my lower lash line, just on my outer fourth or so, just to connect it with the top part. I'm also just trying to pull these colors up a little bit higher without putting any extra product on, just kind of blending what I already have upwards. And now I'm just dipping into that yellow one more time and really like intensifying this. Also making sure it's blended into the green, even though I've already done a lot of blending, but you can never do too much. Let me know, what is your favorite way to incorporate like a lot of colors on one eye look? For me, it's definitely using a bunch of colors in the crease, because I feel like if I can do 4 colors in the crease, I always have room for like at least 3 on my bottom lash line and then maybe like 3 on my lid. So that already is a lot of colors, and usually that is enough to fit everything that I need on my eyes. And I also have like inner corner space and a brow bone highlight if I need to, so you know what, I could probably fit like 12 colors on my eyes pretty comfortably, if I can say so myself, but it's not something that I ever choose to do really. So, oh my god, I love this shade. Look at this orange. Wow. Oh, that's gorgeous. And notice how I left a little bit of space right in my inner corners and on my lower lash line. That is because I'm going to go in with Hathor, which is the very light shimmery shade. And this is a different kind of shimmer than the purple. This one is more of a satin, and I feel like the other one was definitely more of a foiled shadow because it was pretty crumbly. I'm just going to blend this into the purple. And just because I need to use this last shade called Rati, which in my opinion is the most boring shade in the palette because I never really use a shade like that, I'm just going to use that to just buff out the lower lash line. And I'm crossing my fingers that I'll be able to wipe away this fallout, because otherwise we're gonna be purple the rest of the day. Haha, perfect! Oh, I love when that happens. And everything just nicely dusts away, because that's not always the case. I'm sure you guys know that. So I think this is the final eyeshadow look. Now, a lot of these colors are pretty dark, so they're not the best to blend into each other, but I feel like they're all still like giving their own little time in the spotlight, you know? They're all showing up, they're all here to party, so just gonna go over and blend everything one last time. And I'm going to finish up my eyes with some liner, some mascara, and then I'll be back and we can finish up this look and see what I just kind of think about this palette. So here's what everything looks like when I have mascara and liner on. And in my waterline, I tried this new Uran Decay 24/7 pencil. It is in the shade, I can't really see this because it's so sparkly. It's a Space Dust, and it is stunning. Like, look at this on my hand. Like, you can't really see it in the waterline, but it's like pure metallic silver, and it is so pretty. Like, I love this. Love, 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 love. Okay, for lips, I'm going to just do a nude lip with a gloss on top, and I'm going to use my Bestie by Tarte. I'm not a huge fan of this formula, which is why I want to go in with a gloss on top, but it's a really nice nude. Oh my god, and also just before I forget, like, I've been meaning to ask this in so many videos, but if you guys have any questions for me for a Q&A, please let me know down below. Like, I've literally wanted to ask that in like the past 6 videos, and then I just keep forgetting. I just like completely blank. So please leave any questions it could be about anything down below in the description box, and I will see if I can answer it in an upcoming video. For my gloss, I'm going to use Sunscape by Anastasia. And this is just like a nude gloss, I guess you can call it. With a little bit of like a peachy tint to it, a little bit of gold in it. Super pretty. Yeah, I like that a lot. So here is the finished look. I like how it came out. I actually think that the P. Louise base performed pretty well today, so happy about that. I'm definitely going to keep playing with this. I'm going to start maybe trying to set this just on my lid and see if it'll prevent some creasing. Maybe that'll help. But yeah, other than that, I think that's all I got for today. I'm going to take my period and go rest for the rest of the day because I can't function right now. So yeah, that was it. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new to my channel and would love to watch me ramble on about how much my period sucks, then I would love it if you would subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!